everyone, I'm Brittany and I am the teen librarian here at Kokomo-Howard County Public Library. Today we are going to be working on our canvas finger painting for teens and the theme of Tales and Tales for our summer reading program. So in this kit you will get a blank white canvas. As you can see, I've already started on my project. You will also receive paint pots filled with 4 paints: red, yellow, blue, and purple. You can also mix the yellow and the blue to make green, and you can mix the red and the yellow to make orange. Do not try to mix the red and the blue to make a different purple because it will just make mud. In this kit you will also receive either a mermaid vinyl, a wolf vinyl, or a dragon vinyl while supplies last. It'll depend on which kit you decide to pick up. So, as I said, you can already see that I've started my canvas. That's because I want to use the mermaid vinyl for this one today, and I want my mermaid to be yellow. But I also want to be able to paint over it and in the background as well. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to peel my mermaid off, and we are going to be very careful not to rip her. And she has stuck to herself a little bit. That's all right. We're going to be extra careful and peel her off of herself. The tricky thing with vinyl is that it wants to curl and it wants to stick to everything. Even things you don't want her to. Alright. So I'm going to start with the tail right down here. And we're just going to kind of stick her down where she wants to go. And I see I got my mermaid a little off on the yellow. It's okay. So if you want to do what I'm doing and have like this base color for your stencil first, you just take your paint, put it on the canvas, and then you want to make sure it dries, because you don't want to be dealing with wet paint. I see what I'm doing wrong. The good thing about the vinyl is it does peel off fairly easily. So let's try like that. See if we can get our mermaid on here straight. There we go. That's much better. She's still a little off, and that's all right. We can do this as many times as we need to. We are in no hurry. You're still okay. And I also want these little hair bumps out. Cut those off as well because we don't need them. Alright, we're going to smooth her down. Stick her to here. And then I want the rest of this to be blue. No, I did say we were finger painting. We're getting messy with this one. Okay, sometimes I just don't want to use a paintbrush. Sometimes I just want to be messy. So, get mine all nice and sealed down. We're gonna go ahead and just start smearing paint on her. The good thing is it's acrylic, so it travels pretty far. Go ahead and get the excess paint on there. You might want to put down some cloth or some paper towels underneath it just to kind of make less of a mess. I neglected to do that because I am not afraid of having the mess, and I will clean it up. You can see it's coming through a little grain on there, and that's okay. We are not too concerned about that. I actually don't mind if it's a little green around the mermaid. It makes it look a little bit more magical. And I think doing it like this is gonna add a little texture, and I'm not going to put blue anywhere else in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use all the blue in this pot. Now, if I were any kind of patient, I would let the first layer dry, and then I'd do another layer, and then I'd let that layer dry and do another layer, but we're not, I'm not what you would call patient, so we're just gonna keep doing it, scraping off paint and adding more to it. We're just trying to get a nice layer of paint on here. Steal the paint from Silhouette because she does not need it. Use what's left of this for over here. We've got that going on. And let me see, so there's her hand. Let's do a little bit of red. I'm not gonna do a lot of red, I'm just gonna do like a little dip dab. Purple too. Let's make it look like she's sitting on something. And once again, if I was any kind of patient, I would wait for stuff to dry, but I am not any kind of patient, so we're not going to. I don't mind if my stuff is smeared and mixed. We are okay with that. Okay. Let me take her. Final starts right up here, and once more, if we were any kind of patients, we would wait. But we're not patient, so we're not going to. paint. I'm gonna put that vinyl down over here. And there you go. We have finished our painting. Now, once again, if I was any kind of patient, I would wait for things to dry before I add more layers or before I take the vinyl off. But all in all, I think she came out pretty well. Now, you don't have to use the vinyl if you just want to finger paint freestyle. That is completely up to you. It is your work of art and it is your business what you do with it. So look for these towards the end of June. They will be released on a Wednesday. We are doing different crafts every week, and we hope to see you. Happy reading!